I'm so sorry. It was at 3:30 when I said I was gonna go live, but I have a potty training 2-year-old, and life doesn't always go the way you plan it. So, and he's right here talking to me. My goodness, do you want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Mwah. Mwah. So, uh, hello everybody and welcome. Nobody has joined now, and that's probably because I don't know how to invite people to do this kind of stuff. But what I'm seeing is when I do live videos, it's like any other video that people just kind of sprinkle in my videos when they get the chance. So that's okay because that's kind of how I do life. When I have the chance, I'll get to it, kind of thing. So I really wanted to take the time. Let's see if I can fix this here. I really wanted to take the time to talk about some major changes I'm doing to the channel. And sorry if you hear my son and my water thing. Uh, he's playing with me. I'm mom life never stops. I tried doing this while he was asleep. It just didn't work out. So I really wanted to talk about some major changes I'm doing to the channel. But first, if you don't know who I am, hello, my name is Sarah Taylor. I am a wife, mother, and business owner, and this is how I manage it all. Um, right now, I have one son who's turning 2 in a month, and I have one stepdaughter who's turning 9 this December. So lots of kid things going on in my house. This is his little toy car he keeps playing with. Go get your car. Car. I made a list like usual. I have my little notes here to keep me on track. I have decided to restructure my channel. Not in the sense that it's going to be all pretty and bedazzled and edited, because I still don't have the time. That's the number one thing I'll never have time for, is to edit this video. I'd have to pay somebody to do that, and it's way too early in the game to be doing any of that, to be quite honest. That's not really what's important to me. Editing is not what's important to me. If I don't like something, I delete it and just run it again. I have decided to restructure things for Raising Taylors in terms of 3 days that I post things, because I have been developing a schedule that really works for me and the family, whether we're a family of 4 or a family of 3, whether we are away for the weekend or we've been home for weeks, or it's back to school season or a birthday or something. I have found a way to make it all work. And I really have been absent from this one-on-one communication with everybody. Kid crossing. Because I've really just decided it was important that I take my time with it and I figure out what works instead of just trying to pump out videos. Because you would much rather see that I took the time to do something and instead of just rush through it. Oh, I just saw something. If you hear a movie going on in the background, like always, I have Cars 3 going on for Little Man. There was a thing from Coco in there. I did not know that. That was interesting, especially because Coco came out way after Cars 3 did. Pixar, with the way they do things. Oh, I'm off track. Okay, so I got my notes here. Things I'm doing for YouTube. So there's 3 days a week that you're gonna see me now. I have, where'd I put it? My planner's over there. I'm gonna go grab my planner here in a minute. Things I'm gonna do for YouTube. I spent all of July and half of June testing out new recipes and trying to figure out ways that I can show you how I am able to make a vegan meal alongside a carnivore meal on the same budget. And it's hard to do a cook with me video when you're the one cooking and you're the one filming. Also, there's no editing, so steam happens. Lots of steam. Also, a lot of my recipes, I have been. Oh. No. Jack. Life happens. I have been really relying on things like my crock pot to cook the carnivore meals It's really easy to do that because it's contained, it's in one thing. I can plan ahead, freeze it, dump it, and it's good to go. When it's a vegan meal, it tends to be more of like an assembly, or what I have done for a while has just been chop it, season it, toss it, throw it on a baking sheet, and bake it. And I kind of feel like everybody does that. So the only way that I can do a in the now cook with me video is if I do a recipe and I double it. So it'll be different stages of it, but I'll be able to do it in like a 5 to 6 minute strip. And for example, I have a recipe for how I'm going to make vegan bacon. I don't miss bacon. I miss the smell of it in my house. And oh, excuse me. I don't know why. I just like the smell of it. It just smells really good. Reminds me of Saturday morning. Reminds me of home. And I kind of just want that. But I don't want to just cook a whole pound of bacon for my husband to eat, because my Jackson don't really care that much for bacon. But like I said, I have Abby all the time. I can't do that to my husband's cholesterol. I can't. So, are you okay? Okay. I have ways I'm doing cook with me is I'll just do it in sections. Like I'll say, these are what you need to prep, and I'll show you how to prep one. And then I'll have the next set already set up where it's like, this is how the marinade's supposed to look. You combine those ingredients and you let it sit for 30 minutes. I'll then have the next set where I'll show you I have already lined it up and then put it in the oven, and I'll show you what it looks like after it comes out the oven. And that's possible if I do a recipe that I've doubled. So that's really easy, especially for like the carrot bacon, because that's what it is. You slice carrots and you make bacon with it. It takes 2 carrots. That's 4. That's 2 carrots. So, you know, it's pretty easy. Being able to accomplish it, that's going to be moment by moment. But I want to do, like some days I'll talk about, I have Pin It and Did It. Pin It and Did It is a series I really have been working on this summer. Like, would this work for Pin It and Did It? I am a huge Pinterest fan. It's the only way I learned how to be better organized, how I learned to make vegan meals, or how I learned how to meal prep. Things like that. I like to do crafts. I did homeschooling with my daughter this summer. So Pinterest is like my encyclopedia. And I was like, I should do a whole series on Pin It and Did It, because I started submitting pictures of stuff that was on Pinterest. Like when somebody did a, like, what was it? I think it was a homeschool thing. And we're like, take a picture if you've tried this. And I did, and I submitted it, and I wasn't the only person that did it. A lot of other people called on. So I was like, I should do a whole series on YouTube called Pin It and Did It. So I've got Pin It and Did It coming. I think it's really important that I check in at least once a week about my plant-based journey. I am going to be fully vegan by the end of September. So October 1st is like first day 100% vegan, right? Which I'm really excited about. I'm looking forward to. I want to talk about what I have learned, what I've struggled with, what it's like to be the one vegan in a house of carnivores, or a lot of times the family of carnivores. I really think that's important to talk about. I don't hardly ever hear anybody talk about that. They're always like, oh, my boyfriend's transitioning, or my husband's giving it a try, and I don't hear anything like that. So I think it's really important that I contribute that part of my experience to the YouTube community. I also have been able to get more into my organizational tricks that make me so happy, because I almost always have to work with what I have at home. I can't think of a time where I've ever been able to spend a budget on strictly organizing my home. I've always ever had to make my own device or shop my house. A lot of times I'll go to other families' houses and I'm like, is there any junk you just want to get rid of that could help me organize? You wouldn't believe how eager people are to get rid of like extra baskets, you know? So stuff like that. The grocery haul videos, those really are the one things I was trying to commit to every single week. I'm like, at least put something up there so people know I'm alive. And those have been really well. The only thing I'm changing with those is that I am probably going to just I can't take the camera in with me to the stores. To be quite honest, I'm a little too embarrassed to ask if I can film. And the other thing is that there's no editing, so I don't know what's gonna pop up on those. I don't want to offend somebody. I don't want to tick off somebody by being like, "Why are you filming me?" Yeah, I'm not. I have a life that is not completely around YouTube. I don't know how everybody can take their cameras in and film YouTube and you still manage a cart full of children and a cart full of groceries. Y'all, I don't know how you do it. I like watching you, but I can't contribute to it. Yeah, that's your finger. Mm-hmm. But as far as grocery hauls, what I really, really love doing is talking about budget and how I make meal plans. So I'm going to incorporate that in grocery haul now. It'll take you to, I have like a once a week thing, which will probably be a part of. No, no touch. No, no, no. Oh, sir. Sir, you're so rude. Don't. If you want to sit over here, come sit here. Don't touch the camera. Okay? You want to sit with me? Okay. Yes, he's only got to pull up one. We're potty training. You got to see the tire. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you must have a girl. Oh, do you need something? Yeah, what do you need? Mama. You need mama? How about a peanut butter cracker? Do you want a peanut butter cracker? Okay, I'm gonna take you to my kitchen so you're not having to sit all by your lonesome. So anyways, I'm gonna include that in my grocery hauls. I'm going to do the menu sheet I have and the they're right here, baby. Peanut butter crackers. No? Are you too good for peanut butter crackers? What do you want? What can I get you? Oh, you rotten panda. You want whipped cream. All right, come here. This is like. Come here. Ah. Am I a bad mom? He's the only one that uses this can. Because it ain't vegan. Mama. Mama. Ah. All right, that's it. Please don't throw a fit. All right, how about some juice, Jack? All right, anyways, I'll stand here and talk to you. It's kind of hard to remember what I'm supposed to talk about, though. No notes. Command center. I am making constant updates to my command center, and y'all are sideways because you're not sitting up on a prop anymore. So I would like to show you those because as my life changes, the command center changes. Eventually, once he starts going to school in oh my God, 3-4 years. Whoa. No. That's if we don't homeschool. Who knows? Who knows what life will be in 3 or 4 years? I may want that break. I may need that break if my soap company does amazing things. I would like to keep a constant, like, this is what I've changed, this is what I've learned, this is what's working kind of thing. And to be quite honest, I love bullet journaling. I just don't have the time to bullet journal the way I want to. So that's the only way I can bullet journal is my command center papers. All right, I got you guys back. Those are your crackers, okay? Another thing that's changed, I have cut my hair, and I like it. I like it. My natural blonde is coming in. I have mixed feelings about that. I don't know if I'm going to keep it blonde or if I'm going to take it my violet. I miss my violet. I haven't colored my hair for almost a year. Yeah, we cut quite a bit off. Quite happy with that. The last 2 things I'm going to incorporate with YouTube changes, or at least it may not be a change, it just might be happening more often, is what I call after hours, or you'll see tea time in the topic or the Instagram page. It's like tea time after hours. This is where I'm at. Grab your coffee and come sit with me, kind of thing. Or maybe you're just getting off a morning shift and you're catching me in the morning. That's okay too. But after hours is going to be a way for me kind of to reflect on what's going on. An opportunity to talk to you more about. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Gives me a chance to talk to you more about who I am, because I am figuring out what's really important to me, because things that were important to me like 10 years ago are not things that are important to me now. I'm turning 27 this year, so it's not a milestone birthday, but it kind of feels like it, because I can finally say 10 years ago I felt like I was an adult. I was 16 going on 17, and teenagers feel like they're adults. Well, have I learned? Sunday setup. Sunday setup is something that I will be filming, but I don't know if I'll post it on Sunday. Yes, I will post it on Sundays. I just remembered. I'm gonna go grab my planner here in a second. But Sunday setups is something that I have started doing and has changed how I prepare for Monday. I no longer hate Mondays. Please stop shaking the table. So rude. I no longer hate Sundays. So I learned about Sunday setup from a channel called I think it's called Marriage and Motherhood, or maybe it's Motherhood and Marriage. I think it's Marriage and Motherhood. Incredible woman. She's a full-time working mom. She's a very hands-on mother. She has 2 girls. And if you haven't seen her, go check out her channel. She is awesome. She has no idea who I am. I'm just somebody who likes to watch her show, and I have been watching for a long time. But she has a thing on, I think her blog, I think it's called blog, I'm so not hip, where you can have your own Sunday setup list sent to you for free. So I have that, and I now keep it in my planner as a permanent part. So I'm building Sunday setup. Sunday setup is something that you do to prepare for the week. So if you have children that go to school, you pick up their clothes for the week. If you've got to do, if you bring your lunches for work, or your kids bring lunches, you get ready for those. If maybe you're a meal prep person, you meal prep on Sunday. Or maybe you save one day a week to do laundry on Sunday. It's whatever. Rude. It's whatever Sunday needs to be for you. And for us at our house, Sunday setup means having all of our clothes done, put away. Because if not, the rest of the week's going to be terrible. Sunday setup has also been helping me with my anxiety. It's been helping me with my depression, because if I feel like I'm not ready for the week, I'm like, I'll try again next week. And I'm not saying I'll lay around, but all I'll do is just maintain the mess that I have. I'll maintain the house. Excuse me. And what I call mess, people would call clean. But, man, I am thirsty. Yeah, Mom was thirsty. She's been talking. It's a mom thing. Okay. So Sunday setup means that, and a lot of other things for us. So once I have that put together, I'm thinking about putting it on the command board. So that would be a command board update. So the way this is probably going to work is it's most likely going to be Cook With Me's. Are probably going to be on Wednesdays. Meal preps. I still do meal preps on Mondays and Tuesdays. Pin It and Did It. That could easily be a Monday, Wednesday, or Sunday. Sometimes there might be some weeks where I upload 4 times a week. It just depends on when I grocery haul. Grocery hauls have always been either a Friday or a Saturday for me. They're not really Sundays anymore. Sunday setup would be on Sunday. Command center would be on Sunday. After hours would most likely be a Wednesday. Most likely. Because we've started doing family game night on Fridays. We've been doing more stuff like that. So, yeah, that's what I've got for that. I have gotten a new planner. I'm going to jump off camera here for a second. Things I have started doing. So things I have started doing, um, something that's really helping me stay grounded and stay connected with my spirituality is I keep a prayer journal. And because I'm so self-conscious about speaking aloud, and I feel like what you say kind of sticks to the world like glue. You know, like when you put that out there, it's got effect. I really believe that. Um, a lot of people call that karma, and some people call that, oh my gosh, you're paranoid. But I've decided the best way to keep that is when I handwrite it and I put it on paper. So I keep a prayer journal now, and my goal is to write something every day. Like maybe one day it'll fill a page, another day it'll fill only a little, you know? So I keep a prayer journal. Um, something. Are you okay? Yeah. Okay. My planner. I have finally, after going through all the planners, I have finally found the style that works for me. And I'm back to using one now. Remember I was using two? I lost one of them somewhere. Somewhere I lost this planner. Still can't find it. So I no longer use the Star one. When the year's over, I'll stop using it. But this is a weekly and monthly planner from July 2018 to July 2019. I got this from, did I get this from what? It was either Walmart, Target, or Walgreens. Okay, it was one of those. And I'm thinking it was Target. I'm thinking it was Target. Yeah, it was Target. Ashley G is the person who, that was my husband calling. I'll call him back in a minute. Ashley G is the artist behind all of the marbling and stuff, and Blue Sky is the company that made it. This was $12.99, and it's got this really nice glossy cover. You can put your own page in there if you don't like that, but who doesn't like that? That's gorgeous. So on the inside, I keep my 2 envelopes, woo, because I still do the envelope system. Not cash envelope. I spend with cash. But these are the receipt system, okay? Receipt system. I got a new video coming about that because I didn't like how I did it last time. I'm making some changes. So I can keep those right in there. And then I'm not fumbling through and carrying all kinds of stuff because y'all know I don't carry a purse. I just don't. It's a junk bag, not a purse. So it's got all of these nice, I don't know if you can see it. It's got the monthly tabs here. It's got, so let's go to August. And I kind of doodle on it just to make my own spaces and notes. I have a monthly goals spot I do. I have, you are shaking my camera. Oh, 23 minutes in. I gotta finish here. I have, sorry, my stream got interrupted. Okay, so, I have things on here that were important to remember under this notes section. Okay, I have stamps and stuff, and I just make this look nice. I wish I could have pretty functional planner stickers, but those are like, that's money I shouldn't be spending, even if they are $1 a piece. Yep. But anyways, I make things work the way I need to. So I have that, and then I'll call you in a minute. And then I've got the weekly pages look like this. Big spaces. I need the big spaces to write because, hold on. You can tell, like, when I was really busy getting ready for travel, right? And then the week we came back, there's nothing in here. And it's not because there was nothing going on. It's because, I'm gonna be honest with it. It was a terrible week. Terrible, awful week. I felt awful. I felt like I was so overwhelmed. I felt like a terrible mom. It was just depression mode. Everything felt terrible, and that was a 6-day stretch. That was awful. So, it's kind of interesting to see how you can gauge what my mood and week is. Now, like this week, ooh, I feel productive. Look at that. Look at that. I even got, see the reds? Those are YouTube days. So I'm really getting better about being accountable for what I am setting my goals up to be. This is an amazing planner. It's really affordable, and I'm happy with it. I've got meal prep ideas in here from Pinterest. I got the carrot bacon recipe in here. I got all kinds of stuff. It's just wonderful. So, part of my new planner stuff. I don't think I lead a busy enough life to do a plan with me video. I just don't. It takes me a while to do this, and unless I start editing and speed through, it's gonna be a boring video. So unfortunately, we're done with plan with me videos and me writing stuff in. I had a couple of them and I went back to watch them. You are so rude, and I wasn't happy. So he's touching my camera. I think I got one more thing to show you. This is for my business. So no. Do you want to tell them that? Do you see yourself? Do you? Okay. So real quick before I go, because life's getting crazy. This is what I'm doing for my business. I hope that doesn't read backwards for you guys. It looks like backwards to me, and it might stay that way. But it says the Natural Soap Making Book for Beginners. This is for cold process soap making. I know how to do melt and pour. I have learned how to do candles. I'm learning the science behind cold process soap making. And this is my notebook for notes. It's like going to school. It's really fulfilling. So those are things that are coming new to my life. I have to wrap up this video. I have taken 27 minutes and counting of your time. Thank you so much for coming to hang out and just spend a coffee break with me, if you will, listening to me chit chat and talk. If you haven't already, please give me a big thumbs up. I appreciate all the support. Makes me feel better. And subscribe if this is something you like. If you like seeing real life as it happens, and that's great. And if you're more of a person who's like, I'll catch you when I can, join the Raising Taylor's Moments Instagram page. I follow whoever follows me, so we can keep this community going. I post pictures of things on there in case I don't have time to film, so I catch what I can in the moment. So thank you so much for joining me. Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys have a wonderful day, and blessed be.